Hello everybody, this is Roll the Winner Bros. In this video segment, we're going to teach you how to use the Sub-D modifier within Dash Studio to change your primitive shapes from edgy to smooth. For the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to be using Dash Studio 4.12 Pro. And the first step is going to be you're going to want to create you a new primitive. So we're going to go up here on the main menu. We're going to go to Create, New Primitive. And we're just going to create us a cube. We're not even really going to worry so much about settings because it's more about the showing how to do it than it is anything else. So we'll go ahead and accept. And there the cube pops up in the viewport. So once you've done that, you want to go ahead and select the cube over here in the, let's go ahead and get focused on the cube. Select the cube in the Scene tab. And then you're going to go back over here to the main menu. You're going to go to Edit. You're going to go down to Object, because it is an object. And we're going to be messing with the geometry. So we're going to enter the geometry, and here you'll see convert to sub-D, which is basically convert this object to subdivision. So it gives new levels. It won't be quite so edgy. So once you get to there, you'll click it, and once you do that, you'll see it does change shapes dramatically. But if you also go look over here in the parameters tab, we still got the cube selected. There's a mesh resolution here. And you got different resolutions that you can change the sub-D level. See how it becomes a sphere? You can change that. And you can change, there's different settings here. If you understand what some of the algorithms that are used are, you can use that. So that was we're going to go ahead and delete that cube. Well, let's keep that cube real quick. We'll just get that cube and put them out of the way real quick. So we'll go create us a new cube. Sorry, create primitive. So now you might have noticed how it's kind of not quite what we'd expected, but it's because on this divisions here we used a 1. Let me go ahead and cancel this really quick. We'll go to a different view in the screen tab here so that we can, let me get that out of our way. We're going to show it as a wire texture shaded so you can see. And if we can undo the, oops, sorry about that. It didn't have much geometry when we created it. So now we'll just go create a new cube. This time we will give it more divisions on it, and you'll see that when it comes up into the, so we got a lot more faces and edges and vertices on this one. So now if we go over here and select that second cube, and now when we go ahead and modify it, edit object, geometry, convert sub-D, you'll see it looks still like a cube with some rounded edges. So whenever you're working on primitive shaping, you get this odd looking, like, that doesn't look like a cube, that's not exactly what I wanted. It's probably because you didn't have enough divisions in it when you created it. And of course here you still got the mesh resolution. You can see how we're putting more into it. And then once you get what you would like, you might want low poly or you might want high poly for a lot smoother finish. Then of course the next thing is going to be keeping it selected in the Scene tab here. You might want to go ahead and rename it to whatever you want, like my cube or whatever the purpose of this new shape is going to be. And then once you have it selected, you're going to go over to File, Export, and once that pops up, you'll go place it somewhere that you want to put it, probably in the runtimes folder under Dash Studio for Windows. That would come up on Users, Public Documents, My Dash 3 Library, and you'll scroll down and you'll see the runtime in there. Let's see, there it is. So you might want to create a folder under Geometries to hold your stuff or whatever. We'll just put it right here in the Geometries, and we're going to change the type to Wavefront Object, and we're just going to call it My Cube. And then we'll save it, and then we'll go ahead and you can choose any size formatting you want preset. We'll just use that Dash Studio one, so easy to remember, and then we'll hit accept. Now we'll go ahead and do us a file, give us a new scene here, and we're going to show what this cube looks like when we bring it back in. So to bring it back in, we're going to File, Import, and then we're going to go find our cube, which we're in the same location in our browser here, but we'll go down here and there's my cube. We'll open it up, and of course we did use the Dash Studio sizing, so we'll go back to Dash Studio, as the incising, and we'll accept. Oh, there. Okay. There it is. You can see it's there. It's got all its geometry. It's no longer a Data Studio object. It's actually an object inside. But you'll also notice that we got the other cube. It's because when you do export, anything that's in the scene gets exported into the file format. So we really should have deleted the first cube. Then when we exported, it just would have been the second cube only. We hope you enjoyed this video presentation. Look forward to seeing a lot of mini objects created with Data Studio using primitive shapes. Have a great day.